Hello guys, welcome to Simple Spec Games. Today we are gonna see the best 21 JRPG with pixel graphic. We exclude Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger because it's already so famous. We start with Seed of Pandora Legend of the Gaia Tree. It's a classic JRPG that combines traditional role-playing elements with mecha gameplay. Players embark on an epic adventure across the continent of Pandora, joining the protagonist Bastian and his friends as they uncover the secrets of the world. The game features turn-based combat, where players can strategically use a variety of skills and abilities to defeat enemies. Additionally, the game incorporates mecha battles, allowing players to pilot powerful machines and engage in intense combat scenarios. Players can customize their party members, upgrade their equipment, and develop their skills to overcome increasingly challenging foes. Keylocker turn-based cyberpunk action is a rhythm JRPG that's set in a dystopian world where music is outlawed. Players take on the role of B0B0, a singer and songwriter who uses the power of music to fuel her moves and battle against the oppressive authorities. The game features turn-based combat with a twist, incorporating real-time execution of moves in rhythm game style. Players can control electricity with their music, transforming it into attack or defense as needed, and engage in seamless in-world battles inspired by classic games like Chrono Trigger. Players can befriend or betray citizens, hack into profiles to acquire resources, and make choices that change the course of the story with multiple endings. Star Renegades is a tactical turn-based RPG that combines strategic gameplay with a roguelite structure. Players lead a squad of rebels in their fight against the Imperium, an oppressive regime. The game features procedurally generated missions, ensuring that each playthrough is unique. The dynamic battle system emphasizes interrupts and counters, requiring players to think strategically and react to enemy actions in real time. Players can recruit and upgrade their squad members, each with unique abilities and skill trees. The adversary system adds another layer of challenge, as enemy officers evolve and gain new abilities, making each encounter more difficult and unpredictable.
It'll temper their excess.
Bloomtown: A Different Story is a narrative JRPG that blends turn-based combat, monster taming, and social RPG elements. Set in a seemingly idyllic 1960s Americana world, players follow Emily and her group of friends as they uncover the dark secrets lurking beneath their cozy town. The game features a rich storyline with engaging characters and a mix of exploration, puzzle-solving, and strategic battles against demonic creatures that inhabit the hearts of the townsfolk. Players can build relationships with various characters, complete side quests, and make decisions that impact the story's outcome. Sea Fantasy is an action RPG that combines fishing mechanics with adventure and exploration. Players join two young adventurers on a quest to capture the mystical Seizi, marine creatures that hold the key to saving their world from imminent destruction. The core gameplay revolves around fishing, where players must match a timing gauge and carefully reel in the Seizi while managing health and stamina. Successful fishing allows players to gather materials to craft better fishing rods and hooks, enhancing their abilities and making the fishing experience more dynamic. The game also features vast ocean exploration, and you can also customize your own fishing gear. Fae Tactics is a tactical RPG that follows the journey of a young magic user named Peony as she navigates a vibrant world filled with mystery and danger. Players engage in turn-based battles, summoning allies, casting spells, and befriending a diverse cast of characters. The game features a unique menuless tactical gameplay system, where players must manage the magical elements of their party to counter enemy elements effectively. The story unfolds in a world where the seal on the elemental gates has been broken, merging the world of magic with the natural world and causing widespread devastation. Players can level up their allies, customize their abilities, and collect powerful spells to tip the scales in their favor. Cosmic Star Heroine is a sci-fi RPG that combines the best elements of classic and modern role-playing games. Players follow the story of Alyssa Sal, a top-secret agent who uncovers a galaxy-threatening conspiracy and must go rogue to save the day. The game features a brisk pacing that respects players' time, with no separate battle screens. Combat takes place directly in the areas you explore. The turn-based combat system focuses on flow and strategy, with multi-character combo techniques and a unique charge-based system for abilities. Players can recruit up to 11 playable characters and choose a party of 4 to take into combat. Evoland 2 is a unique RPG that takes players on a journey through the history of video games. The game features a wide variety of gameplay styles, from classic 2D RPG mechanics to side-scrolling action, overhead shoot 'em up, and even one-on-one fighting matches. Players follow the story of a mute, amnesiac hero who, along with his companions, travels through different time periods to prevent a catastrophic event. The game's narrative is filled with clever references to iconic games and genres, making it a nostalgic trip for longtime gamers. Players can engage in tactical battles, solve puzzles, and interact with a diverse cast of characters. Fae Tactics is a GBA-styled strategy RPG that combines tactical card combos with deep character customization. Players take on the role of Neru, an unlikely hero tasked with saving the dream world from its imminent collapse. The game features turn-based combat where players can manage their decks and create unique play styles to outsmart hordes of pillow enemies. Each character can play multiple cards per turn, allowing for devastating combos and strategic gameplay. The game also includes a system to redraw cards, giving players the opportunity to create the perfect hand when needed. Secrets of Grindea is an old-school action RPG that pays homage to the classic SNES games. The game supports co-op play for up to 4 players, allowing friends to journey together through fantastical lands, battling a variety of enemies and bosses. The gameplay features a rich world filled with over 300 unique characters, an engaging story, and a plethora of customization options. Players can design their characters, mix and match spells and skills, and take on more than 30 epic boss fights. In addition to the main storyline, Secrets of Grindea offers a variety of side content, including home design, fishing, crafting, pet taming, and minigames. Omori is a psychological horror RPG that delves into themes of depression, anxiety, and trauma. Players control a non-verbal hikikomori teenage boy named Sunny and his dream world alter ego, Omori. The game is set in 2 distinct worlds, the real world and the surreal dream world of Headspace. Players navigate through these environments, uncovering repressed memories and overcoming fears. The turn-based battle system is unique, incorporating unconventional status effects based on characters' emotions, adding a layer of strategy to the gameplay. Players can engage in side quests, solve puzzles, and interact with a diverse cast of characters, each with their own unique skills and abilities. Chained Echoes is a story-driven JRPG that takes players on an epic journey across the continent of Volandis. The game features a group of heroes who aim to end the war between 3 kingdoms. Players will explore diverse landscapes, from windtan plateaus to sunken cities, and engage in fast-paced, turn-based battles. Unlike traditional RPGs, Chained Echoes does not have random encounters. Enemies are visible on the map, allowing players to strategically engage in combat. The game also includes a complex skill and equipment system, enabling players to customize their characters and their airship. The dynamic battle system features an overdrive meter that enhances abilities when in the optimal green zone, but can overheat if not managed properly. Tactics Ogre Reborn is a remastered version of the classic tactical RPG, Tactics Ogre. This updated release features improved graphics and sound. Set in the Valerian Isles, the game follows the story of Denam Pavel and his companions as they navigate a complex web of political intrigue and warfare. The branching narrative and multiple endings provide a rich and immersive storyline, with player choices significantly impacting the outcome of the game. The game features a grid-based battle system, where positioning and strategy are key to victory. Additionally, the World Tarot system allows players to revisit and alter past decisions. Star Ocean: The Second Story is a remastered version of the classic JRPG, Star Ocean: The Second Story. This remake features a unique 2.5D aesthetic that combines 2D pixel characters with 3D environments, creating a visually stunning experience. Players can choose between two protagonists, Claude or Rena, and play through their perspectives, unlocking various endings based on their choices. The game includes new battle mechanics, such as a counter system and updated special arts and symbology spells, which players can manually upgrade. The game also offers full Japanese and English voiceovers, original and rearranged music, and fast travel options. Small Saga is a turn-based RPG set in the medieval kingdom of Renegade, hidden beneath the streets of London. Players follow the story of Verm, an angry mouse seeking revenge against the god who stole his tail. The game features a colorful cast of misfit rodents, including a pyromancer mole, a bard squirrel, and a harlequin rabbit. The gameplay emphasizes strategic turn-based combat with no grinding, focusing on tightly focused boss-oriented adventures. Players will clash with various creatures, such as a swashbuckling water bull, a pious lab rabbit, and a poetry-spewing kraken. Elin is an open-world roguelike RPG and the spiritual successor to the legendary Japanese game Elona. The game combines traditional roguelike gameplay with modern elements such as crafting, survival, and base building. Players embark on an epic pixel art adventure in the land of Ilva, where they can live freely as adventurers with their companions and pets. The game features a dynamic combat system, randomly generated dungeons, and a rich living system that includes housing, fishing, and farming. Elin emphasizes exploration and player choice, allowing players to shape their own destinies and leave their mark on the world. Symphony of War: The Nephilim Saga is a tactical RPG that takes place in the war-torn land of Tanra. Players assume the role of a young academy graduate who must lead a grand army against a corrupt adversary. The game features squad-based combat, where players can gather heroes, form bonds, and utilize tactics, terrain, and morale to gain the upper hand in battles. The dynamic battle system emphasizes strategic planning, with players maneuvering squads of up to 9 soldiers across various terrains, seizing high ground, holding choke points, and ambushing enemies. Players can recruit and upgrade their troops, each with unique abilities and classes, and build their army into an unstoppable force. Cassette Beasts is an open-world RPG that combines monster collection with turn-based battles. Players find themselves on the remote island of New Wirral, where they must explore, battle, and transform using cassette tapes. The unique fusion system allows players to combine any 2 monster forms to create powerful new ones. The game features a rich open world with various environments to explore, puzzles to solve, and dungeons to conquer. Players can form bonds with their companions, enhancing their abilities and fusion potential. The battle system is deep and strategic, with elemental chemistry playing a crucial role in combat. Players can also take on the Gauntlet, a never-ending battle mode that offers precious materials and glory. Octopath Traveler is a role-playing game features a unique HD 2D aesthetic, combining retro Super NES-style character sprites with polygonal environments and high-definition effects. Players start by choosing one of 8 protagonists, each with their own distinct story and abilities. The game is set in the world of Orstera, where players embark on an epic journey across 8 vast regions, uncovering the captivating stories of each traveler. The gameplay emphasizes turn-based combat, where players must strategically use each character's unique abilities, known as path actions, to interact with NPCs and overcome challenges. Felvidek is an indie JRPG set in an alternate history version of 15th century Slovakia. Players take on the role of Pavel, an alcoholic knight, who must gather a party to drive out Hussite pillagers and Ottoman spies from the Slovak highlands. The game features a hand-painted world with castles, settlements, and dungeons to explore, as well as secret doors and hidden passageways to uncover. The turn-based combat system emphasizes strategy, with players needing to gather gear and supplies to progress through the story. The first-person battles depict combat animations from that perspective, adding a unique touch to the gameplay. Sea of Stars is a retro-inspired turn-based RPG. The game tells the story of 2 children of the solstice, Valir and Zale, who combine the powers of the sun and moon to perform eclipse magic, the only force capable of fending off the monstrous creations of the evil alchemist known as the Fleshmancer. The combat system emphasizes strategic planning, with timed hits, multi-character combo attacks, and an Ox system that allows players to hinder enemies while they are channeling powerful attacks. Players can engage in various activities such as sailing, cooking, fishing, and playing the tabletop game wheels to take a break from their adventures. So that is the video. Do you have a favorite game in this list? Please let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.